Pedro's been kidnapped. Wait, where's Pedro?
Oh,
okay, he's right
you
here.
know we were starting the show. My bad.
No, I thought you were kidnapped.
No, I made it out, bro. Turns out they nobody wanted to pay the ransom, so
wow,
just gonna let me go. Took their losses.
Why does that have an air of sadness?
Whatever. It's all
But
good.
you know who'd like you be kidnapped? I hope they kidnap him. I hope the whites kidnap him. Slap it, that bit.
Take me with yous. Savage AF, man, forget your feelings. Facts matter, guys, okay? This show is for adults. We will be cursing in about 3 minutes and 50, I'd say 45 seconds, okay? In the meantime, in between time, just know that myself, Black Pedro, and this guy right here.
Oh, Shane, yeah.
Yeah. We are here for you guys throughout the week. We try to hit Monday through Friday. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But either way, you get like 3 to 5 hours of content out of us a week easily. You know
75 hours of content. Let me tell you something. Last time, you know what we left, and I'm pretty proud of it. There is 19 hours of content. So I need y'all to make sure there's 45 hours of content.
Basically, you could binge our show and die before you get to the end of it. So
right, it's 965, and you know what? Longer than Kujadamas's mother's titties.
Yeah, I saw Cooch in the comments there, and I figured it was coming, dog. So
yeah, so Cooch already knows it's always coming. You know what? He always coming. But no, this is what we're gonna do. Savage AF, we here for you normally 3 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Normally, typically, indubitably.
Right. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at the same damn time. So if you ever miss us live, it's really kind of on you.
It's your fault. It's your life.
We did.
I mean, do what you got to do with your life. And I know Kuchadam was about to come back at me, but do what you got to do with your life. Live your life. Get what you got to get done. But while you're doing it, as you see it scrolling down there, subscribe to youtube.com/C/Savage World. I'm mumbling and dumbling, but the bottom line is go to the thing and subscribe like this.
There's a Negro in the background. Listen, guys, Savage AF is the name of the show. It's also what some of you are, and because
and don't forget upstairs.
No, because you've been so savage, you've been kicked off of YouTube, which has left you with the Facebook option. So you can find us there. Okay, Savage A.F. You see it up there, Savage A.F. So that's how you find us on the Facebook. But none of that is more important than
no, thumbs up matter. Thumbs up matter. So if you guys have thumbs, we need those too. And a cool drink of Hennessy.
And once again, you don't have to have thumbs to give us the thumbs up. So, you give however you need to click, go ahead and do it. Also know that more important than anything in the world, love or gold or whatever you want to call it, is Instagram.
Love, gold.
Comedians, we need followers.
The safety of children and women.
There we go.
I mean, it means more than, yes, ladies, it means more than the safety of you. So what you need to do is follow @Black Pedro, and you will feel more safe and secure in your life and your world. Also, if you follow @Comedian Shang, you will never have a yeast infection ever in your life. And if you follow us on both, Black Pedro and comedian Shang on Threads. Guess what? Guess what? Go ahead.
What?
All right. You'll be a better person for the rest of your life.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Instagram, y'all, I got some folks over on mine. Dub Rudnick, what up, man? Make sure y'all check out Seriously Joking. We're usually the last Tuesday of every month at the Miracle.
By the way, Dub Rudnick actually killed a man for snoring. It's in Time Life books. You can check it online.
We usually don't talk about that because the case is still pending, but yep, that happened. The Real Miguel Rojas, Guy Groves Comedy, all funny guys. Make sure you follow. I got, let me see, is it Nachi78, Jackie Carr? What's up, babe? That Slim Babe, Jesse Gomez. What's up, bro? Angelia Smart, Daryl 247. I thank y'all for being here, man. Over on YouTube, I see we got Coochie Damas. I saw Maya Baker.
LG, we got Coochie Damas, Maya Baker, Damani Jones, aka Stealth Bomber. That's what they call him because they have a lot of gas, so that's what they call him. Stealth Bomber. I don't know where that came from. Breezy JJ's in the building. Days of Joy Entertainment, ENT, which I think is that Ben?
That's Ben.
Ben, aka won't agree with shit nobody say. Mr. Always obstinate fucking Ben. Ben, you can see the sky's blue and your eyes are glazed over green. Just God damn it, Ben.
Maya Baker's on her second glass of wine and toasted on gummies. All right. Well, I don't know how I ended up the sober one today, but that's what's going on, guys. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We should probably get into the show.
Yeah, check this out. I ain't got no shangri today either, but I do got some stuff I am shangri about, and we're gonna talk about it too. You want some wine?
Treehead.
Treehead, I'm sure you want some wine and some dick.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't need it. That got out of hand.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna sit back and chill and play my music, baby.
There you go, man. Doom, 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 doom. Down. This nigga look like Music Soul Child.
I'm just gonna sit back and play my music, baby.
Oh damn, Treehead did say in some dick. Okay, well.
Wow, I knew it was coming. So, we're gonna talk about that, but also, who the hell is calling?
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's Friday, June 14th, 2024. In the time-space continuum. I'm Black Pedro. That's Shang. We are a show. We're here to talk about politics, hot topics, current events, and I don't give a fuck kind of style. So if that offends you, we honestly really don't give a fuck. It actually makes me happy if it offends you. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah. I enjoy being you.
You know what? How about that? And if you don't like what he's saying, he got a little message for you. Now, this is not to all white wrestlers, but yeah. How about that?
Throw them bows. All right, man. So it is a Friday, as I mentioned.
Wait a minute. Damani Jones called me Shangy Kravitz?
Yeah.
Really?
Baby, it taint over till it's over.
It taint over till it's over. Okay, happy Father's Day to all the dads. Mine ain't a really good happy Father's Day, but thank you.
I ain't know my father.
No,
I ain't even know my father, son. How a nigga supposed to make it? He don't know his father.
I knew my father, and he was cool and sick at the same goddamn time. All right, but we are going to talk about some of the things I wanted to. This is Freestyle Fridays. We're basically going to freestyle through some of the topics that we've had over the week and some of the things that we wanted to talk about. Freestyle Friday. I want to start us off with the bullshit of I think the Supreme Court has lost their goddamn mind. Are you serious? Now, we know that Clarence Thomas is one of the most corrupt millions and millions of dollars in trips motherfucker they've ever seen, other than Alito. Alito and him both are neck and neck for that. But this new
Clarence by far.
Clarence by far. They said there was something that just came out about the fact that he just also received 2 private trips to a private island, and the combination of both and a yacht trip were $4 million. When are we going to actually storm? Like they stormed the Capitol. We need to legislatively storm these motherfuckers and get them out, impeach both Alito and slap dabba dabba doo.
Uncle Ben over here.
I
Minute
mean,
rice, man. Listen, we know that if Trumpy Dumpty does end up back in the White House, that both Alito and Clarence are gonna get the hell up out of there, so that they can get 2 more conservatives on there who are about 40 years old, who will be on the fucking bench for 89 goddamn years, and then vagina will be illegal at some point.
well, yeah, don't you see? I want to ask the women something, and apparently there's a lot of white dumb broads. Wow. Okay. But there are, and there's a lot of dumb black people too, because they said that the amount of black people is ticking up pertaining to Trump support. So fuck all y'all. Fuck your families. Fuck your little niggly kids. Fuck all y'all. Because really, if you really think that he's a better option, even though I gotta admit, Biden is a fuddy duddy, but he's not Satan's taint. I mean, fuck that. But back to Clarence Thomas and Alito, or they call him Corleone Alito. Yeah, hanging flags upside down, doing satanic worshiping, all kind of stuff. Okay, that part I threw in. That wasn't true. The facts matter. But he did. His wife did hang up, and he blamed it on his wife. Found out it really was his wife, but he also condoned it. So he can eat a planet of penises.
Well, no, I mean they got both him and the wife on tape. I know we went over some of his comments earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Also, the wife is on tape
saying
she wants to hang I think it's called a Heart of Jesus flag, which is
to go against the gays.
Yeah, because she has to look across the lagoon and see a pride flag all month, and she, it's hard to believe that these men are married to these women and have completely opposite views of them. You know what I mean? Like,
well, there's a couple.
and Alito's racist ass wife. It's like, it's hard to believe that Clarence is over there as Mr. Liberal or whatever, and his wife is just like, hey, let's go back to hanging Negroes, and he doesn't agree with her. You know what I mean? So,
but they're going to actually, I think if they do win, they're going to actually go back and revisit a lot of stuff that we knew that they shouldn't. Now, we showed this yesterday. I'm going to show it again. You got to think these people are, you women out there thinking that your pussy's safe. It ain't safe. You talk about what would I take, the bear or a man in the forest? I know. Okay, what would you take, a Supreme Court judge or a bear in the forest? Which one? I think you choose the bear in that situation too. Because these people pretty much are telling you what to do with your vagina. And I think it's going to go even worse. And also slavery. And if you're gay, you might as well get ready because it's going to try to overturn gay marriage. And I know that you're going, what's happening? What? I'm telling you, that's what I think is going to happen.
Just a random Shiba Inu.
Yeah,
Maya Baker.
Blue. What?
Maya Baker says GOP is against IVF contraceptives.
Yep.
Just grape and incest is apparently okay. We're so screwed. Yeah. So it is important, I think as Shane was mentioning, to kind of oust these guys as soon as possible. Now, how does that happen? Impeachment. Is that going to happen? Probably not. But definitely needs to.
The Republicans are so up Trump's ass. They were having a hearing and said that in the hearing with Congress, where they're this majority, or I think is it the Senate or the
they have a slight majority in the House.
The House. Okay, they're having a meeting and they said you cannot say anything that is based in fact or truth that is any way disparaging of Trump. And they made it like a rule. I mean, you can't even say nothing bad about this convicted felon, which, by the way, whoever put this up, God bless you, and I don't believe in God, but I'm just saying that they put this up in Vegas, and it's gonna be there for a while. Kudos.
Let's go.
Yeah, but I mean, this is what we're talking about. This is the world we live in, and this is why I think you ladies need to really, when voting time comes, remember this shit. I'm not saying men shouldn't be caring about it, but remember this shit when it happens. And gay people, same thing. If they're going to overturn gay marriage because she said it's disgusting, Alito said disgusting that these gays are marrying each other. And in actuality, gay marriage is just as bad as regular marriage. 50% of marriages break up, and they said 65% of gay marriages, especially 75% to 80 of lesbian marriages, end in violence and divorce.
Wow.
And this is just yeah. See this.
Ladies,
Hey,
let's talk it out.
yeah, that's yeah. So let's. But basically, we know the problem. Women apparently can't get along with women. I mean, the stats are there. Yeah. Maya Baker said it. No civil rights, no voting rights, right to return to segregation. Uh, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. I'm freaked out.
Maybe some people would make the argument that segregation was good for Black people. We were self-sufficient, and there could be something to that. And if there was segregation, it would have to be separate but equal, right? Equal. But that's usually the problem with America with the segregation. They also want inequality.
And also,
you know.
And also, you think of how the Supreme Court and what's his name, Johnson, the automatron, the religious automatron that said the Bible is telling him which way to go, even though he's supposed to be a separation of church and state. End of the day, those fucking all of those Trumpazoids, I call them Trumpazoids, and they actually met with Trump at the Capitol Grill or whatever the fuck it was, the Capitol Bar in Washington D.C. What in the fuck is going on that this dude can just roll back up in there? Now I got a shot at the meeting, and
yeah,
it's pretty good. I took it from across the street though.
Yeah, no, you want to keep your distance in situations.
Yeah, but this is actually
South Dakota
Congress meeting with Trump, the person in the black suit. That's Trump in the front. And so,
real talk though, that is an actual photo from recently. A group of cracker Nazis ran up on the state capitol in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
But this is what we're dealing with. So
it seems like there's not even enough Black people in South Dakota
to make it,
be warranted. Like, where do you even see them?
We got some people in the feed that billboard is pimp shit. I agree. The fact that they put that up and somebody paid for it says like, fuck you, Trump, and fuck you, Tom Brady.
Compton's Finest says they can tell other women what to do with their bodies, but can't control their own wives from putting up flags and causing riots at the Capitol. Amen, brother. Hey.
Okay, now Ben coming in, and y'all sound scary. The fuck that mean? What the fuck does that mean? We ain't scary. You look at how they're rolling. Maya Baker said, Project of 2020-25, we need more news and discussions about what they want to do with this country. All of the shit that Trump has said, and you can look it up. Anybody can look it up. This motherfucker has been absolutely bonkers. The fucking speech he had in Vegas, he was talking about sharks and fucking, it's like, I don't like the sharks. If you swim out and the shark, I would take electrocution over shark any day. He just started babbling. And apparently he met with a bunch of corporate leaders. And the corporate leaders said he was all meandering sporadically all over the place. And y'all worried about Biden? And this motherfucker is already on some Nazi shit? Shut up.
Trump is waving at crowds that aren't there. It's pretty funny. Lots of indigenous in South Dakota, says Treehead. Oh, well, I guess there is somebody for them to hate. Speaking of hate.
Oh, here we go. Trump got y'all shook. They got y'all again. Trump distraction 2.0.
Well,
yeah.
no. Here's what it is, Ben. When we talk about Trump, what we're really talking about are those who follow him and want to do the things that he says, right? And they are the hate groups, they are the Nazis, right? Who feel now empowered by this man Trump. So that's really what we're talking about when we talk about Trump, right? Like Donald Trump is not going to come with his poop butt diapers and leave turd buckets on my porch. You know what I mean? Like
it's not like I'm afraid of Trump. I'd piece him up. It's the fucking Congress. The Republicans is the ones, spineless bitches.
No, but it's dudes like this. Other day, news story came out. This on NBC News. A man named Mark Adams Prieto. The FBI got him. The feds got him because they said he was planning to conduct a mass shooting, specifically targeting African Americans at a concert. No specific concert had been selected yet, but due to the work of an informant who got to know this dude at gun shows, who then called the feds, and they got an undercover agent in there as well. But yeah, this guy was openly discussing starting a race war. Specifically, that was his goal of conducting a mass shooting, was to incite a race war. So again, Ben, when we talk about Trumpty Dumpty and all of that shit, outside of the general politics, and how that does affect our daily lives on the federal, state, and local level, we're talking about jackhole idiot orc fuckers who really want to just go and kill a bunch of black people and then start a race war because they ultimately just want to annihilate black people from this country. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's really what we're talking about. Like, nobody's afraid of Donald Trump. And I'm not distracted, dog. Like, I'm out here seeing what the effects of his words are, not just here to make fun of them, right? And what it does.
No. I'm not. Ain't nobody afraid of this motherfucker. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. I'm not shook. I'm just saying that we keep getting numb to all of the crazy town shit he do, and we let it slide, and it's gonna let it slide. And so the people that's on the fence and you fake ass fuck boy middle of the road progressives that apparently don't need to see nothing else other than him fist the baby, then you missed what's going on. So we are here to tell you. So it ain't got us shook. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Ben.
Maya says, yeah, that clown from my state of Arizona. Glad they got him, but heads on a swivel. Being prepared is critical. Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
It's getting kind of hectic, and you got people that now you got to think the leaders of the Republican Party, the motherfuckers that they look up to, Marjorie Gorilla Green.
That was prom night. That was prom night.
Yeah. At least you got a new chain on. Let me tell you something.
Runner-up for prom queen
and king at the same time.
Yeah.
But it's in there.
This doesn't make sense. Sometimes they do things through people to scare you. When you're scared, you can't think straight. Stop going to the circus. First of all, circus is motherfucking fun. Although you do realize that it's probably a shitty life for the animals.
Right.
But the popcorn is off.
Yeah, I'm sure the elephants don't like that. Hit me with a stick and make me lift my leg up shit. I know that by the third time, somebody's getting elephants bitch smacked. If I was an elephant, and I don't want to hear no fat jokes from y'all because I'm losing weight. But the bottom line is, it's not fear. And you said the circus. America's the circus. Are you kidding me? America's been the circus. Are you what? Ben, stop it. Ben,
I don't know where you get this scared stuff from either. Like you should know, we talk on this show about being knowledgeable and prepared for America, right? Staying woke. And we know what that means. They don't.
Yeah.
You know what it means.
Well, woke means a different thing to white folks than it does black folks.
Yeah, they messed that up. Gina Anderson says, did you guys talk about the SCOTUS decision on bump stocks? I'm not aware of it. What was the decision?
They basically are saying, let everybody kill everybody.
Let the games begin.
You know what? I'm just gonna break it down.
Bring
Let
forth
everybody kill everybody. The bottom line is, before it's like, yo, you can't rock with a fucking 40-20 clip bump stock on the shit. And they're like, but it's about rats. It's about rats. It's about my rat. I have a gun and shoot as many people as possible. What's wrong with you, man? Nothing wrong with that. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, America is a corporation.
And America is a bunch of jealous bitches, just like the WNBA.
I'm saying it comes down to money, man. And we got these lobbies. The weapons industry in America is one of the largest, and it's a big breadwinner for the country in general.
Oh, Ben just checked us. Driving now. No more talk. Like, okay.
Wait, what?
He said, driving now. No more talk. Okay. Okay,
no,
boss.
Signals, bro. Hands at 10 and 2.
Yeah, be careful. Ben, we fucking with you. Be careful and and drink your medication.
Yeah, not while driving, though.
Not while driving. No, I think that the bottom line is, if you look at how the Supreme Court, the reason I want to talk shit about the Supreme Court, some of the stuff they're doing, because they show that they're partisan as fuck towards Trump. They are moving trials back so he won't be judged by the decision, if they come to a decision and time pertaining to him stealing documents, period. He stole them, he took them, and he wouldn't give them back. There is no gray area about, well, we don't know what he was doing with them. He shouldn't have had them at all. You saw that even Pence and Biden, when they found out they had the shit, they immediately gave them back, and they said, okay, cool. All right. When they asked Trump, he's like, move them into the bathroom. I mean, he obviously was using them to either show off or sell or to hold over place, because he runs it like he's a mob boss, and he's a bitch. He's a bitch. And if you are a person that's following Trump and sucking up to him and wearing the same kind of ties and showing up at his trials, use a bitch too. Your family is bitchdom, and your kids are bitcherific.
Hit the whole family up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, just we see this whole conservative movement going on, right? Like from the Supreme Court, at the district and state court level as well, at state Supreme Courts. Oklahoma just is denying Tulsa survivors once again, right? So again, we're not trying to make anybody scared of anything here, right? This is right. Information that we use to educate and inform ourselves so that we can correctly respond, right? So when we see these forces gathering around us, I hate to sound like a comic book, but
it does sound like a comic book.
When evil forces gather against the good of nature, we got to be prepared. You know what I'm saying? So what am I saying? Well, if the Supreme Court wants to bump stock and let everybody shoot at each other, go get a gun then. Fuck it.
Well, I
that
I wanted to, Pedro. Thanks for touching on a sore nerve. Thanks.
Well, I'm talking to those who.
I'm going to get an illegal gun anyway when it goes down, and when the Civil War goes down, I'm going to have dynamite nunchucks. Are you kidding me? See, I'm gonna tie 2 dynamite sticks together, and I'm gonna have nunchucks, and every time I hit somebody, they explode. Okay, that's just a little fantasy in my mind, but I'm getting a gun, and I'm gonna say it on YouTube, on IG. Ain't no way, like Pedro. Okay, I'm going to quote the great philosopher, Black Pedro, or yes. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna be. Yeah, I'm not gonna be caught with my dick in my hand. The reason he bought guns, he said, I said, man, what's up with you, man? You wasn't all pro gun before. He says, man, I ain't gonna get caught with my dick in my hand when these crackers lose they shit, especially if they lose the election. If they lose to Trump, you think that they're gonna just go quietly in the night? Get the fuck out of here. It's gonna be bedlam. because they already showed they about that life. They already, you know what I'm saying? So I think get ready for. I personally, I bought Ninja Thorn stars because you don't even hear those coming and you
Mm-hmm.
don't see them. If
Mm-hmm.
you just grab them with your fingers and you do that,
That's
and
the years.
nobody sees that coming. Like you know what I'm saying. So I'm telling you, it's going down. If they lose and if they win, it's gonna be a dictatorship, just like he said. Man, Treehead, nothing is normal about this entire campaign. Citizens aren't supposed to look at their presidential candidate as if they're Jesus Christ. Yes, they are praying to him. He's a cult leader and he's only running to stay out of prison. Absolutely.
Amen. And before that, Maya asked, hold on, why aren't more people of color with money creating PACs to buy the politicians we want?
Because they don't want nigger money.
Well, I'm not even. I'm wondering how large of a base that is to like really get, even a presidential candidate. I'm sure every black person with money put their money behind Obama. Not every, but you know what I mean. A majority of
There was
them.
a good amount, but I think that a lot of the big wigs, black people don't get invited to those um, parties where they can come and give donations to make some kind of sway in the political process.
And
Um,
and when you say the politicians we want, you mean like progressive liberal politicians. I'm pretty sure if I know you right, Maya. And I'm just wondering how many really, really like wealthy black people are actually liberal and progressive as well. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Money, hey, money. They never should have gave you niggas money. Money will change a nigga quicker than a pair of underwear. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh, so, but I'm not. I see your point though, Maya. You know what I mean? Like you, and it might take a greater collective other than black people with money, but just like black people in general, giving them whatever we can, and having some sort of progressive pack that
Right.
is geared towards it, geared towards you know general black goals and the things we need.
Wow. What is Kuchadamas? Trump got to turn his shit in or move to Kentucky. Fucking orange bitch. I
Mm.
agree with you, man. But this is the wild thing. They trying to take his properties in New York, and I hope they do because he didn't pay the monies he was supposed to pay. He still owes $83.3 million defamation case. He still owes all that other money. The people that, but the only one that has paid up on their side, the Republican side or the right wing side, is Fox because Fox got it like that. They paid almost $1 billion because that's bus fare for them, but it's not bus fare for Trump, and he was trying to figure out any old way to get out of it. And I don't
Absolutely.
understand why he's still walking around after he had all of these things. He threatened the judge's daughter. He's threatened the judge.
That doesn't seem like a good idea.
Yeah, he's threatened the judge. He's threatened. He's got a hit. There's a hit list out on the jury. There's also they're still trying to go after in the Georgia case to tarnish her to make it, and they already, they said we've delayed this to infinity and beyond. Or was that Toy Story? All right, well, one of
Yes.
them.
Yep. Tree has said, I've been seeing a lot more black Trumpies.
I have to.
Aren't you in Belize? Where are you
No,
seeing them?
online. But that online is not the true representation of black people, even if it goes down to 90%. But right now, they said I just got to think from my cousin in Jersey. What up? Shout out to Daryl. He sent me a thing said it was 92% of black people that voted for Biden, and it's down to 62%. So I don't know if that's a true, uh, because if it's down to 60%, Biden's gonna get mollywopped because these Trumpers with their gerrymandering and their redistricting, and the Democrats are fighting it to a point, but not getting it overturned. It's gonna be some shit. And you're right. People of color, Hispanics. Let me see. Maya Baker said, "How many people of color, Black, Hispanics, Natives, are in this country? $20 each would be a hell of a amount." Yeah, of course, but they can't. We can't come together that way. Yes, Gina Emerson. why he was meeting with these. He was meeting with all of his sycophants. He did say Milwaukee is a piece of shit place.
Oh yeah, that's where they're having the RNC.
Yeah, he dissed it, and so yeah, I mean, and this is somebody that's champion with Pydro, which is actually your villain. Pydro is his villain name.
You says you can't go by polls. Most Democrats or young people don't respond to polls. However, Republicans do vote.
Oh, it's going to be a shit show. It's going to be close. But I think that, unfortunately, I'm starting to think that he could eke it out because these motherfuckers are so cultish. They don't care that he's a 34 times convicted felon. And Adam Schiff, in the beginning of the fucking one of the meetings, said, I'd like to count out 34. Guilty, 1. Guilty, 2. Guilty. And he went all the way to 34 and didn't stop. And people in the audience the rest of the Congress was like, stop, man, he's down. Stop hitting him, man. It's over, man. Throw it.
Gotta beat that lesson into him. Kuchidama says, off subject, you think Biden gonna pardon his dopehead son, or is he gonna fall asleep and forget? He already said he would not pardon.
Hunter. Shut up, Kuchidama. Is he gonna fall asleep and forget? He's 85 years. Well, how old is he? 82, 83? He's an old man.
He's 81.
I'm an old man, but I got a lot of vigor. I got vigor. I don't know what that's a real. Is that a real word? Yeah. Is that vinegar? I got a lot of vinegar and spice.
Vigor is a real word.
I know. Vinegar. I got a lot of vinegar and I got vigor and spice. I got a lot of I got a lot of turmeric tea and tax.
Cayenne pepper.
Yeah, I'm hot. You don't want a piece of this smoke. None of y'all. I was doing a show last night and I said that about gay people. I said gay people feel they're off limits. No, they're not. And it was funny. There were some gay people there said, "You goddamn right, we're not. Treat us like you treat everybody else." And so I was like, "No, I don't treat everybody else like they take dick to the face. I don't. Is too. I can't be like. It don't make sense."
Right.
But why are we concerned about the Republicans? How the Republicans vote? Our focus should be on making sure we get as many Democratic votes out there as possible. Republicans aren't going to change their minds. I agree. I hate the fact we keep trying to reach across and touch them in their soul. Oh, racist cunts. They ain't gonna change shit. They filled with tribalism, white Christianity, and hate niggerism. Yes, that is a word.
But one stimmy in, and there are certain groups of black people who are ready to ditch the
we suckers.
Democratic
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm mad at black folks, and I said,
well, I mean, this isn't a lot of black people though.
I'm mad at a percentage of black folks. I'm mad at those. Hey man, Jim Crow was a good time for us. Other than the beatings and the rapings and the killings and the taking our children and throwing them in the river with their arms tied. And aside from that, man, aside from that, it was good times. Anytime you need a baby, good time.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
I just want y'all to know, wow. Okay, I see some people. If Biden doesn't win, then I fully expect him to pardon his son.
Now that might make sense actually, you, because at that point,
fuck it.
When you see the Nazis coming in, you grab your son out of jail. It's also kind of unlikely that he'll actually get jail time, Hunter Biden, that is. So a pardoning might not even be necessary, really,
But if Trump loses, you don't think that the Trumplicans and the Trumpanzees are gonna lose their shit? And you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a wonderful day. And they're gonna flip the fuck out. By the way, that Planet of the Apes new movie is mediocre at best.
Oh man, that's disappointing.
Yeah, it's I tried to give it. I was sitting there watching it, go, I'm gonna watch it to the end, but god damn, it's like, oh, and I'm gonna ruin it for y'all. Okay.
No, don't do
Let
that.
me
Don't.
tell y'all what happened, man.
No, come on,
Samuel
chill.
Jackson, Samuel Jackson shows up at the end and
Come on,
saves
man.
us all.
I also want to see Bad Boy Ride or Die.
Oh yeah, I heard it was good, man. I heard Martin was funny the whole time. But I still can't. I still don't. I haven't gone to see it because I still got a little beef with Will Smith. Fuck that nigga. I really. I got to stop saying nigga so much. I'm gonna stop doing that too. But fuck him. Fuck him. He smacked one of our comrades in comedy in arms, and I still feel like, hey man, fuck you. You ain't getting no grace.
Hey man, you want to support Martin though? You know what I'm saying? Just think about it like that. You can support half the team. You know, I get it. You know, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. For some reason, Coochie Diamonds wants to see another picture of MTG.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The Photoshop on this is excellent.
I mean, yeah, I think they got.
Oh wow, did he just call me a white boy because I'm light skinned? Hey man, whatever you want to say that shit, but guess what? Your wife like it.
Wow. All right. We went there.
Right there. Men hate when you do that. Hey man, your mama and your wife like it though, nigga.
Hey, you went right there, didn't you? See, yeah. Chest
rubbing.
No,
I met his wife and Kuchinamas. I gotta admit, his wife is incredibly beautiful, and Kuchinamas is quite the man. Yeah. He's a manly ass man, and he got man like tendencies. And when I shook his hand, he had man handshake. He didn't have a lot. He had no bitch in him. You know what I'm saying? Now he got bitch like qualities. Don't get it twisted. I mean, he's taken a few swims in Lake Bichitana. Let's be real. But aside from that, wow, my yeast infected chest. Oh man, you really want to go there? You really want to go there? Who gave me the yeast infection? You know who?
Man, there we go. See, this is gonna get out of hand. It's
gonna get ugly.
Yeah,
no.
We got to stick together, man. This is what the Republicans want.
And speaking together, my other shit that makes my ass itch. Yes, is like somebody said in the feed. Wow. Before I go, Kuchadamas, I paint his toenails pink. Wow. Okay.
I don't know what's worse, that he called you a bitch or that you paint your toenails.
I think the bitch part and toenail part, I'm gonna give it an equal tie. I'm gonna say it. Speaking of black people, I'm sick of black people, and we going there, but Pedro don't agree with me on this shit. And you know what? Fuck Pedro and fuck Tom Brady. Caitlin Clark, I don't give a fuck. All you black people speaking up for her, and I can't stand it. Stop it. It is a race thing. Caitlin Clark, I don't care what y'all say. She's getting the hype like Eminem because she Caucasian and she's a snow heathen. That's the only thing. And she can ball out, but she can't ball out to win those championships. Oh yeah. Why don't you ask the goddamn Boston Celtics how the other team's doing? Oops. Fuck out of here. They tried to get the one white boy saying he's the savior of basketball, and he's getting worked. Just like she got worked. I hate ESPN. And what's my man's name? Stephen A. Smith. He all up Trump ass, so he fuck him, feed him rocks, and take him swimming. Okay. And then Caitlin Clark. Okay, yeah, Caitlin Clark. She's not the best. She's not the best. I looked it up. She's not the best. And her not going to the Olympic Games, it wasn't her time. Give her a couple years. Let her get a little seasoning. Fuck out of here, man.
You know what I say, man? Like, it's, none of the hype that she's getting is her fault. You know what I mean?
I know it's not her fault, but it's not good for fucking podcasts.
But you'll be like, fuck Caitlin Clark. And I'm
I know,
like,
but people will see it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this shit. He hates Caitlin Clark, so now I hate him. I don't hate Caitlin Clark. She's probably a nice woman, and you know what? As white praying mantises go,
wow.
She's built like a praying mantis. I'm sorry, she got praying mantis body, but the bottom line is, come on, you ain't seen it. I seen her naked. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh wow, how'd you get there?
By the way, I don't know if y'all noticed, I fucked Caitlin Clark. Wow. No, I didn't say no. I'm kidding. Okay, I'm joking. I'm not.
Let's start a controversy. Go ahead, man.
No more controversy. No, I'm saying the bottom line is if you look at her stats and ESPN, the way they're juicing her up, I'm sick of it. She went 1-10. They showed the one shot, which was a sweet ass shot. It was a Steph Curry type shot, but didn't emphasize the 9 she missed, and didn't emphasize that she has the most turnovers of a rookie or anybody coming into the WNBA.
Hey man, you know, it's a learning curve.
Let her cook a little bit.
Yeah. But you know, in college, she was top chef. You know what I'm saying?
She was top chef, but she wasn't. Hold up. Let me do this again. No, she wasn't.
She also faced teams that were better than her team, but as an individual player, yeah, I mean, and in that last championship, I think it was against South Carolina. Yeah, she got D'd up. You know what I'm saying?
She got D'd up, and her defense is suspect at best. So the reason I'm going to bring it back to this, and it brings it back to where he from, Detroit. Which, by the way, I had a phenomenal time in Detroit. I dug the people. They real as hell. They grimy. That explains a lot about fucking Pedro. It did. I mean, I did some research. I went to some of Pedro's old haunts, and I talked to a few people. I interviewed a few people. You mean Black Pedro? Well, that nigga crazy. Let me tell you something about Black Pedro. And then they went down a list of shit. I'm like, really? You sure that Black Pedro? Yeah, Black Pedro. They used to have a big nappy ass afro. I seen him. The nigga was different. That's true. It's true. Stop it. You did.
My hair was never nappy. I have what they call that good hair.
Oh wow! All you ladies. Okay, me too. Everybody talking about her. Yeah. Oh, I know exactly. And not the black champions. It irritates me. It irritates me. But when it brings it back to Eminem, Captain Speak Fast Gibberish, and they say he's the best MC of all time. Every time somebody white do something that was primarily a black art form or primarily dominated by black people, they say they're the GOAT. They're the best of all time. No one's better than them. They always elevated them to that. The reason Eminem got so much money and so much play is because he was put across every platform you could fucking possibly imagine. The reason Caitlin Clark is the lead story of ESPN when she goes 1-10 and turns the ball over 9 times, and Angel Reese is fucking first rookie to get to 100 rebounds and 100 points. And y'all can't talk about that? Fuck out of here. Sorry. But I mean,
it's not Caitlin's fault. That's all I'm saying, man.
Oh wow, here you go with the.
It's not her fault, man. She's just out there playing.
I know it's not her fault. She's just doing what she do.
Maya said Caitlin Clark. Hold on. She said Caitlin Clark hasn't earned a spot. Humble. Learn how to play in the league. What is this doing?
It's weird.
Hello. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Okay. I found this on the web for Caitlin Clark.
I didn't.
For some reason, Siri kicked in. I'm sorry.
Siri's like, don't you ever talk about our white hope basketball player. She's the white Steph Curry.
Yeah, they got on me.
The money. Wow.
But yeah, I feel like Caitlin Clark is humble though. To be honest,
I know. But she talks shit while she's playing basketball. Talks shit, and then she's.
I mean, they're all.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at her throwing an elbow and then getting a bump and knocked down in return. But it wasn't out the blue. It wasn't like somebody just ran up on her and stabbed her with a shiv. It was you threw an elbow, and next play, I'm gonna show you how that shit works.
Oh yeah, no, she is getting tossed around like
right
old panties in a laundromat.
She needed, and these other big lesbians are not playing. These are some muscular big lesbians. People were talking shit to me saying, "Yeah, but you couldn't D none of them up." You're right, but I bet you I could beat their ass.
Now, why you got to go there?
I know that's
the point of even doing that.
That's always. Wait a minute.
The dude's just like, I could beat any woman's ass I want. Like, oh, okay,
yeah. Okay, then you made your point. That's just the weirdest shit when people say that. When like thugs say that, yeah, man, you a little smarter than me, but I'll beat your ass. And they go, you know what?
Proves my point.
You are right. You got me there.
Over on IG, I see Esau McGraw, funny as hell, Froze, Magnificent, RVA Gourmet. What up, girl? Your pal Tui. Let's go, y'all.
No, but okay. I was just throwing it in there for controversy. But and people say we're tired of talking about Caitlin Clark. She can ball, and it is not her fault, Pedro, Mr. Sensitivity, all of a fucking sudden. And you were throwing white hobo hoes out your place. So yeah, you need to check your resume.
In basketball, they don't let you just post up in the lane all day, 3 seconds, and then get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Come back.
Okay. And Kuchadamas, ESPN desperate to get a Larry Bird type bitch to be the face of the WNBA. Exactly. And then you got to think, even when Larry Bird was Larry Bird, and he was the truth. And what's this dude? The dude that's getting his house burned down in the finals. The white boy from Czechoslovakia, Luka. Yeah, look, he's getting his house burned down right now. I don't know if y'all know what I mean. They are taking it to the grill. Boston is not fucking around.
The Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, I'm saying the Boston is not fucking around, and Boston is about to. I think it's going to be a sweep. I'm gonna keep it real with you because right now you down 3-0. It's hard to come back from that shit. You got the ball out of control, and I don't think he can do it because they've been working him on D. But the reason I say about Caitlin Clark is a lot of these black players, and I can't remember her last name right now, but I did do the research. Her first name is Pearl. If you talk about the most points and the most thing, they said that she's broke all her records. She didn't break Pearl's records, but they didn't count black players' records as legitimate. Just like
also like the highest scoring woman in college ever is a black woman. I don't know if it's the Lady Pearl you're talking about, but the NCAA didn't have women's sports at that time. So her record isn't an NCAA record. And Caitlin Clark broke the NCAA women's basketball scoring record.
Okay.
So it's a technicality, like she did for the NCAA.
Oh no, yeah, but she
it's like all the Negro League like they're recalculating like Negro League stats and filtering them in to baseball, and it's proving that the Negro Leagues in baseball
what has absolutely been
had obliterating talent compared to MLB, not only at that time but all time as well.
And wow, Kujadama said, what did he say?
He said Luka can't carry 11 bums by himself.
It's not 11 bums on that team. Stop it, Kujadama.
It's a good 9. It's a good 9 bums on that team,
but
in this series at least.
Okay, but they made it to the playoffs and they beat some incredible teams. So I don't know about that. I don't know if they all bums, but they getting bum rushed right now. And just like Caitlin on the Fever. Horrible fucking name, because it's getting she's not really doing that well. She's ranked, actually, if you look at the stats and you look at all of the ratings and in the rookies too, she's 6th. She's not number 1, but ESPN treats her like she's number 1, like she's Larry Bird, and she's not.
RVA Gourmet says she can long range shoot. I don't know about balling. I mean, I think for her it's been a learning curve in terms of going from college to the league. This is a league that will have 28-year-old rookies that are coming from overseas who've been, playing in pro leagues in Europe
for a long time
and Russia and all of that shit for 10 years. So the level of skill that she's up against has, increased exponentially. So yeah, she's young as shit too. We forget she just.
You got what's all this empathy in your heart, and you the one saying
I'm just saying
I need a gun for these crackers. And
by the way, I agree
I'm
that
quoting Pedro.
And listen, I agree that the media in America is always looking for a great white hope. So I see that, but I also know that a lot of these great white hopes don't necessarily prop themselves up to be that, right? Like, I don't think that's what Eminem has done. I don't think that's what Larry Bird did, and I don't think that's what Caitlin Clark is doing. You know what I mean? Somebody, there are other white people like Vanilla Ice is probably in an opposite case, right? Where he was clearly just appropriating some shit.
Right. You don't think Eminem was given a pass?
If he was, it wasn't undeserving. Like he has skill, right? Like he has exceptional talent. So
he has skills.
So you know what I'm saying? Like it's and yeah, there might be 700 black people.
There's 100 rappers that can rap just as good or circles around Eminem right now, and I can name at least 10 off the top of the dome. Number one. Number two, if I get played on country stations, R&B stations, pop stations, and if you're Method Man and Redman at the time, or DMX, even though DMX went fucking diamond, and DMX had 2 albums in the top 100 at the same time, in the top 10 at the same time, but you don't get on the cover of Rolling Stone, but you're Eminem with one single, fucking single, My Name Is, and he's on the cover of Rolling Stone. It makes you, come on, stop it.
RVA Gourmet says he also had Dr. Dre, but DMX, as much of a force as he was, is not as good a rapper as fucking Eminem, bro. Like, come on, man. Like DMX was a whole thing. It was a whole persona. But as a lyrical rapper, DMX is better than Eminem.
Are you kidding me? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you why.
Fuck no.
I'm gonna quote the great DMX.
They're both shock rappers. DMX would be like, I fucked a body, then ate a child. I drank the blood, and then I smiled. I ran a mile, and then I beat everybody in the street. With a bat, with a gat, with a gun. I made meatloaf out of your son. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah. I got blood on my dick because I fucked a corpse. I'm a nasty nigga. When you pass me, nigga, look me in the eye because you ready to fucking die. Man, are you kidding me? Come on.
I mean,
I know, I'm fucking around. I'm talking about the success. I know. I'm talking about the success of it.
Yeah. But if you're asking like why is one getting this coverage and the other isn't, I mean, I could go down the skill basically. Like DMX wasn't as good a rapper as Eminem is. Like, fuck that. RVA Gourmet says Jadakiss is better. I was thinking about Kiss the other day, man. Like that boy rough, man. Like he's way up there on the lists. He should be. Cooch says DMX had 2 platinum albums in 1 year. Pedro,
that's
remember
bananas.
that. I'm not saying DMX wasn't successful or didn't have any skills, or I'm fully acknowledging that he was a force. I said that. He was a huge impact in hip hop. But he's not as skilled a rapper as Eminem is, right? Like that's just, ODB was a force and like a whole persona.
First off,
who didn't love ODB?
I did.
But if you're telling me that he's a better rapper, a better lyricist than Eminem,
but I can name a better lyricist. Logic is a better lyricist than Eminem.
I'm not saying nobody's better than Eminem. I don't.
Chino XL, who Eminem bit off of.
I'm not. But the thing is, Eminem
look him up, people.
Has the skill to do it, right?
He has the skill. I'm not saying it.
I can't bite off a Chino XL.
Okay.
Most people can't, right? Because it's a unique skill set. So even if he stole his old style, the ability to do that, Kobe stole Jordan's whole style.
Yeah, that's true.
But
yeah, he did. Okay,
a lot of niggas hang their tongue out their mouth when they dribble, but they ain't Kobe. You know, Kobe was still Kobe because he could do what Jordan did. Right?
Wow. Like, Treehead said, "Did you say logic? Logic's unlistenable." I said skill wise. If you don't like him, that's fine. But it's skill wise, he absolutely, positively, unequivocally has the same skill, if not a little bit more rounded than Eminem. Number one. Number two, Treehead. I can name rappers that rap, speed rap, have some, just like that. There's a dude, Twista, who can speed rap out of Chicago, but you got to just do your research. And a lot of people don't do their research. Just like I was watching, believe it or not, Pedro, I was watching the WNBA before they got hot. I was like, these girls, they're getting hot. They're heating up. They're heating up, and it is because of Caitlin Clark. But what I'm saying, it is because of the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. It is both of them.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, I was joking. Yeah, the attention.
Attendance is
that is the benefit of Caitlin Clark.
Exactly. Busta is like, I could keep naming people that could do all that shit.
Hold on, now I gotta check this here.
Oh,
Busta Rhymes is a dope ass rapper, but he ain't the best speed rapper.
No,
he's not better than Twista or Eminem.
I could name about 10.
But 10. I think Busta is the one who actually gets away with just saying "get it." Like,
yeah,
he'll just say one word like really, really fast over and over again.
There's a rapper.
I'm going get it.
Yeah, there's a rapper named JID or Jid that is bananas. So I can keep naming cats that are black that rival, if not, I can keep naming them.
Treehead yelling at the computer screen. I said the best, goddammit. All right, listen.
All right, well, wow.
You lower your keyboard.
You know what? That went from 0 to 60. But I know it's Freestyle Friday. We can talk whatever the fuck we want. Hey, I want to talk about squirrels attacking my building. How about that? No, there's a whole bunch of squirrels outside, and more than normal. And then I turned to look at them, and they stood there like this, going. And one of them had his little hand like that.
What are you nuts?
Like, yeah. So I'm a little frightened. I don't go out the back way anymore. I just go out the front because that's where all the cars are, and they don't go the back way. The squirrels are waiting for me.
The squirrels got this nigga coming out the house like.
These are a lot. Like, I shouldn't see that many squirrels. That's. I mean, these squirrels is gangster. And one, why are they wearing bandanas? That's the part that throws me. They have been. That's not right.
I heard gangs are using them and training them to steal catalytic converters. So
yeah, that's why
I wouldn't interrupt them if you see them.
Don't roll up on squirrels. Squirrels are fast. They're fast as fuck, man.
They got them little feet though. Those stick onto your ass. I got jumped by a squirrel once in college at Princeton. RVA. I don't know if you remember this story, but yeah. Riding my bike to football practice one time with the homie, rolled over a pile of leaves, and it was more than just a pile. It was a squirrel in that motherfucker, and he jumped up and got on my leg for a second.
And it freaks you out a little bit. Tell us.
Yeah, I almost crashed my bike. Yeah, it was a black squirrel. Yeah, RVA.
Okay, first off, why you got to make it a racial thing? Squirrels are gray.
Princeton had a lot of black squirrels, not a lot of black squirrels.
Like, it wasn't no black squirrel. It wasn't like, hey, motherfucker, who you trying to run over? It wasn't like that. Stop it.
No, we had.
But the last thing, because I know we're going to wrap up, and I want y'all to do me a favor. Have a good weekend. Don't have a regular weekend. Have a stupendous weekend. I need some epic words. Stupendous, colossal. What is it? Oh, wow.
Cooch said, what position do I play? I look like a punter. First of all, punching is an important part of the game. Field position, strategy. I was a wide receiver, sir. All right. Hands.
All right, Ben.
Still got him, dog. What? Come on, man. Okay.
Yeah. Kuchadamas is always talking that shit. But Kuchadamas is a large Negro. I mean, when I met him, he had his own atmosphere. That's all I'm saying. He's large. He's a big dude. Big dude. And like one of the biggest trannies I've seen.
You're not supposed to call them that.
Why not?
It's just trans.
No, it's tranny. Ain't it tranny?
Maylene, I see you out there. Have a good weekend. Thank you, RVA, for having my back. She was
phenomenal. Yeah, Melina said phenomenal weekend. I want you to have a good weekend.
Oh wait, this actually, since we're talking about my illustrious football career.
Did you say illustrious? That's a great word.
When I was at back at Princeton for our reunions a few weeks ago, I took I never wear it, but I took my championship, my Ivy League championship football ring from the 1995 season.
Wow.
And it didn't quite fit on my ring finger comfortably anymore, so I had it on my pinky. And some part during the day, during what we call our P raid, it slipped off my finger, dog. And I was just like, oh, fuck. I lost my ring. Do you know somebody turned it on into the alumni, and I just got it in the mail today. It's, just 3 cheers for old Nassau, guys.
Okay.
Go Tigers. But yeah, I got it back. Actually, RVA Grace Kashingaki hit me up like, we have your ring, because it was all my name.
That's a good story. And I'm gonna just you know what happened? One time I was walking through the mall, I lost my son. And
mailed him back.
And this is so coincidental. I just got some mail, and guess what was in it? And this nigga, I lost this nigga 11 years ago. Okay, actually, he found me again. The point is, I was trying to leave him. I hate kids right now, and Pedro knows why. I'm not gonna say why, but I hate my children. I wish that somebody would
in a loving way.
I know. I wish they would go to and get kidnapped. But I'm not gonna pull the old Liam Neeson and find them. No,
well, I don't have no skills.
I don't have no skills. I'll talk to them on the phone and go, I want you to know something. I don't want them back. You can give them, and you can stay with them and raise them. They're very expensive. And then I'll hang up. Don't give the dangs. People are giving the dang. Damn. All right. Okay. Shane is a stunt double in porn movies. Wow. You're just gonna go there. They take the star out and then they bust on Shane's face. Shane's movie name was Money Shot.
God damn.
Oh, you know what, man? I remember when I used to have you and your aunt over the house.
and you would sit in the parlor eating candies.
And I would make sure that you held the camera steady while I gutted your aunt out. So we gonna wrap the show up, and you want to say that shit? Let me tell you something, Kujadamas. You lucky you was a big tranny, and it would be a hate crime for me to do something to you.
You're not supposed to use the Y, dog. Just end it with an S. Trans.
Oh, you watching The Boys now? Yo, The Boys is so.
Oh, is it back? Is the new season on?
The new season back. It's so bananas. It's so bananas. Yo, I don't know how far you into Maya Baker, but you know. Wow.
A-N-A-N-A-S.
Why are you talking about my toddler dick? Why are you even worried about my dick, man? Is something you want to talk about? Why are you worried about another man's dick? Why don't you just pay attention to your own dick? Why you know what I'm saying? Why you old dick fucking interfering? And you get on my nerves, Kujadamas, but you my dude. And I mean, I would have never had the sexual experiences I've had without your wife.
Wow. Wow, that escalated. All right, guys.
Is your mother still alive? Now, if your mother's still alive, I'm gonna say your mother. I'm saying your wife because that's my fallback. I mean, I can't say your aunt. You got a daughter?
Oh,
I know it goes.
Come on.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We're getting out of hand. We're already over.
Yeah, when you guys fight like this. Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. Like Shane said, have a great weekend, guys. Be safe.
Phenomenal. Stupendous.
Keep your head on a swivel. It's crackers out there. In the meantime, in between time, stay black if you are black. Do not be black if you are not black. keep your finger out your nose.
Yeah, and check me out in Oceanside, California tomorrow night at the Regal Cinema 16 doing the show.
Yeah.